All right, so welcome back. This is Michelle Clark with the POV point of view from elementary and high school. And today I am so excited, to have. I was going to call you Pastor first, but because that's what Miss Scott told me to call you. But I'm so happy to have Principal Campbell here from Lovett Elementary School. And we have two of his students here, Christian and Kelly, so I'm going to give them an opportunity to talk as well. But once again, this is Principal Anderson from Michelle Clark having this opportunity to just talk about just elementary transitioning to high school. So let's start out with having Principal Campbell just introduce himself, talk about Lovett, and the great things you guys are doing over there.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Principal Joseph Campbell from Joseph Lovett Elementary School, located 6333 West
Josephs.
Bloomingdale, Chicago, Illinois. Where we love it at Lovett, and that is truly the tagline. That is truly how we feel. That is truly what we embody. Just being able to love it at Lovett, and it's a great place. I went there for elementary school.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And now to be back as principal, it is an awesome and wonderful feeling. So
Nice. I didn't know you went there as in elementary.
I went there from 4th to 6th grade.
Okay.
And then I left and went to the academic center at Whitney Young.
Okay. So then what's you guys' mascot?
The Longhorns.
The Longhorns. You
The
became
Lovett Longhorns.
Lovett Longhorns to Whitney Dolphins, right? All right, we'll let that go. All right, Kelly, go ahead, introduce yourself. Tell us like maybe something fun about you that you like to do.
My name is Kelly Hayes, and something fun I like to do is I do cheerleading at Michelle Clark.
Nice. You not do flips too?
Oh no.
I was gonna say I didn't remember seeing you flip. Christian, you ready? All right, Christian, go ahead.
My name is Christian Stepney, and some fun I like to do is draw and stuff.
Okay, so you like is that the anime drawing or is it
draw.
anime or anime?
Anime.
I just draw anything.
You just draw, but you don't have like a particular one that you like drawing.
Mm-mm.
All right, I get it. So how's it feel to sit across from like now you got two principals sitting, that your old principal and your new principal. How does that feel? Either one of you guys.
It's nice to see your face again.
It's
Yeah.
nice to see my face.
Yep.
It's good to see you all too. You all look great. I don't think I realized, Kelly, that you had came here. Cause
She
It
snuck
was
through the
last-
door. We didn't let her in.
She
She
snuck
snuck in.
Because your sister isn't here, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't know why I thought you had went with your sister. She went to Steinmetz, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, Kelly's right where she's supposed to be.
Kelly's right where she's
Christian,
supposed
what
to
you
be.
think?
Yeah, I do. I agree with Kelly. It's like good to see her face again, bring back memories and stuff.
Good.
Are
Thank
they-
you for
are they
saying
good memories
that.
though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's all that matters.
So let's talk about those memories. Tell me about how were you guys in elementary school? Were y'all like bad? Y'all gonna always say I was good, I was okay? What was your grades like? Tell me about all your elementary experience.
I would say I was pretty good.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Towards the end, it get a little shaky, but I was pretty good. My grades was good.
Okay.
I agree. I was a good kid throughout the whole years that I went there and stuff. So it was like, and yeah, I agree with Kelly. At the end, it was a little shaky, but I found myself more and came out of my shell, talked more.
So what would you say is the one thing, if you had to pick only one thing that you remember about being at Lovett, that you're like, I'm gonna always remember this?
The teachers and
The
staff
teachers.
members.
Okay.
Yeah, the teachers and the activities they had planned for us.
All right. So, you guys met Mr. Campbell your 8th grade year?
Yep.
So tell me what that was like, because you went almost a year without a principal, right? You had Miss Scott for a little bit. So tell me how that felt like. Now we got somebody and we're about to leave.
It was like different because we had to. At first, we had no principal, so it was pretty much then when Mr. Campbell came, it was more. Everything was more in charge and stuff, so we had to get like used to that because, yeah, it was everywhere.
Okay.
And
And you better not say I agree with Kelly.
he came in and we got more order with everything. And
Okay.
He gave us more activities and stuff, and he'll check up on us.
Okay. So Mr. Campbell, what was that like for you coming in? Because did you come at the beginning of the year or did you come?
So no, I came June 2022,
Okay.
and school was over with. So I came in, and then I spent the whole summer basically trying to learn the school through the eyes of the adults.
Okay.
But as we know, the school is really about the students and the children.
Absolutely.
So once the school year came, it was about learning the school year through them and through their eyes. And so one of the greatest things I think that helped is that there was some OST summer programming, and so there were a few kids that came, and I was able to meet them and see, what they really wanted, what they thought about the school, and I had those conversations. And so once the school year actually started, my whole goal was about building relationships.
Yeah.
You can't. One of my friends told me, and I live by it to this day, in order to correct, you must first connect.
Absolutely.
And so one of the greatest things that I think anybody can do coming into a position is to build those relationships. What do the students want? What do they need? What do they like? What do they want? What have they been missing?
Yeah.
And so that was one of the greatest things I think that kind of helped me to get started.
What were like a couple of things that you saw that they wanted?
They wanted activities.
Okay.
Number one, I know I'm shocked to hear Kelly saying she on the cheerleading team because, we were trying to get things started.
Well, I guess we'll turn this radio down.
We were trying to get activities going. They were asking about cheerleading. They were asking about volleyball. They were asking about things that I guess they just hadn't had in a while because there was no one there. No one filled out the documentation. And so just trying to get those things in orders and then getting them out the building.
Okay.
I can remember as a student, especially at Lovett, when I played in the band, being able to travel and do different things and get different experiences. And I believe that's what I tried to start to give them, those experiences that they like and get them excited about coming to school.
So you guys think that worked?
Yes, most definitely. Yes, it did.
It worked out.
Oh, I'll keep watching because I'm waiting on you to say, I agree with Kelly.
He said it worked a little bit, though. I want to know why it worked a little bit.
So what you got?
Like the students, they was just, they're still a little bit disordered because they was a lot. They went a lot without a principal, so it's just like they still acted a little different and stuff. And when we grew up and stuff like that, they was like getting out of order, and the teachers told us not to do that, but like they still did, and I was like just looking at them weird and stuff.
Would you say that was some of just the transition from just not having a principal in the structure? Because I think, Kelly, you said when Mr. Campbell came, you felt like it was more structure for you guys to deal with. And sometimes that just takes time. So in thinking about it taking time, how easy or hard was the transition from Lovett to Michelle Clark?
For me, it was difficult throughout the summer because I grew up with them my whole life and stuff, so I'm missing my friends throughout the years. And they going to great schools and stuff. I've been going to a great school, but, it's different without them.
Okay. So who else came from Lovett with you?
Like Jamari.
Okay. And Jamari, y'all okay, but he wasn't one of your close friends? Okay. Kelly, what would you say is like really different? Or was it easy or hard for you, I should say?
It was pretty hard for me because I ain't go to none of the freshman connection things. So when I first came here on the first day, I ain't know where to go, and I ain't made no new friends. So I had to do pretty much everything on my own. But today it's fine.
So shout out to Freshman Connection. So anybody who's thinking about this, make sure you go to your Freshman Connection. It's a great way to start meeting as many of your classmates as possible as well. So as we continue thinking through this, what advice would you give Mr. Campbell for the 8th graders? And then I'm going to flip it and say, what advice would you give me for 9th graders?
For them 8th graders over there, please be more strict on them. Just push it on them. If they push,
God, please be more strict on them.
Just push it on them. Don't. The first strike is the only strike. Only strike.
Now, why is that important?
Because it's like when you do it the first time, and then you do it the first time, they think they can do it again without no punishment. So.
Okay.
What would you say, Chris?
I give him advice. Like I say, just be more strict on them and stuff. Cause those kids, especially the teachers, they told me that they didn't really like them as much as we did because they were a little more wild than we were. Stuff. So I say be more strict on them and make sure that they do what they need to do first time, so they won't keep thinking they could get away with it.
And I think that everybody has a favorite class, no matter what you say, right?
Oh, absolutely.
We
Everybody
was the
has.
favorite.
Oh, y'all were his favorite.
Yeah.
Y'all were his first though.
Oh, but okay, we was the first, but we will be the last, so it's okay.
All right.
You can't say anything to that because
You know what,
somebody
though?
might be listening.
But what I will say is this.
Yeah.
They will always hold the title of my first graduating class as
Absolutely.
principal.
Absolutely.
So no one can take that away from
No
me.
one can take that away. Absolutely. That's like the first, right? That means something because you got pictures of all them in your room too.
So I have so what we did last year, I think you were there when we did the high school signing day.
Yep.
And so when we did the high school signing day and we did they got up and we put up on the screen. We have all those pictures. I have all those pictures on my computer and they're on the TV. So they play constantly in the main hallway every day.
Nice. So y'all like little celebrities in the hallway. Y'all okay with that though, huh? All right. So what advice y'all give me? I'm putting myself in the hot seat. Get rid of that counselor.
No.
Christian, get rid of that counselor. Come on.
I like them.
Stop trying to fire people, man. What's wrong with you?
Well, you know, he was my student when he was a kid, right? I'm sure he told y'all that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I tried to get away from him. He kept following me.
Advice I give to you is like keep doing what you're doing because
Okay.
you're a fun principal and stuff, and you like connect with your students a lot.
Thank you, Christian.
Yeah, I just say the same thing because in other principals in high schools, we don't see them a lot. Usually, we see you in the hallways and stuff, and in the mornings.
Y'all ain't doing backwards flips. Did you ever see me do one of those?
No.
Okay. I got to do one for y'all.
All right, now.
I'm looking for a reason to be off for 6 to 8 weeks. I was doing a backwards flip.
Oh, man.
Y'all know I can't flip for real. But I used to could. I really did. So what questions you guys want to ask Principal Campbell? Because y'all haven't seen him in a year almost, right?
How is it different that we gone?
I think one thing that's different is I learned from you all, right?
Nice.
One of the things that I learned from you all, one of the biggest fights we had last year when I first got there was cell phones and hoodies.
Yeah.
And after talking to you all, I realized that you all just like this thing of comfort and this thing of layering up. And it's not necessarily about the hoodie. It's more so about the comfort thing. And so what I did was, in order to keep, because we are a uniform school,
Right.
so in order to keep it uniform, one thing that I did do was I went out and brought 400 Lovett sweatshirts. And so I made it so that now if you want to wear a sweatshirt or you just have to have it, you can wear a Lovett sweatshirt. And,
Nice.
you feel more comfortable, whatever the case may be, just to get it. So I think just taking that experience from you all and learning what you all really wanted and needed and actually listened to it and making those adjustments going into year 2.
That's super cool. Have you guys seen the field yet?
Yeah, I saw it.
What y'all think so far?
It's raw.
Y'all gonna be one of the first to get on it because these things about to graduate. So I mean, you guys are coming in under this, so this is like really, really neat and cool.
Let me say this, man.
Yep, go ahead.
I just looked through the fence. Man, it looked gorgeous over there, man. That's a shout out to you, man. No, kudos to you.
Thank you.
And all the hard work you're doing over here just to give them the experience and the things that they do. Like I believe, like Christian said, just being a fun principal and giving them those activities. Just like that day, I don't know if y'all remember when he came over last year. I'm like, who are all these people outside my building riding these bikes?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what is going on outside? And then I
Had
get the
the
phone call.
drones.
Then I get the phone call like, come out the front door, and you out there on the
On the trolley because I couldn't ride the bike that long.
Yeah, y'all had the DJ on the float and everything.
Yeah.
So I think this really dope for the things that you do, and
Thank you.
I'm trying to
appreciate
learn
that.
from you.
Oh, please. Be ready for some hard knocks and some beat ups and some being ostracized. But it's all worth it. I will say
Yeah.
that. But it's all worth it, especially if it's for the kids.
Absolutely.
And, I think that students, I always think back to like my time of being a student. You know, I went to Howell, so I'm a West Sider too. Went to Howell, and then I went to Douglas, and then Westinghouse. But I think about all the experiences that I had, and I just don't think there should be a kid that goes through Chicago public schools that don't have an experience. If they don't have an experience, then we've cheated them, but we've also cheated ourselves. And so you guys may not have seen what the parking lot, what it looked like before they just built this field. But before that, it was run down tennis courts. And one of the things I used to say all the time was, if we make our kids think that's the best that we could do, then they'll always think that that's the best that they could be. And so this has been a long journey of getting this the field and everything set up. But I'm so proud that, you know, it probably will open in the spring, depending on how Mother Nature keeps holding up with the weather, because they've been able to move really quick because it's been great weather.
Yeah.
But hopefully, you know, we'll see. We'll see when we can actually like cut a ribbon and all that. I have to make sure you come.
I mean, we're going to have a Friday night light game out here
You know
next
it.
year?
You know it.
Oh, well,
Got to
I'm
make
here
sure
for
you
that.
come out. Maybe we'll have Lovett play one of the other elementary schools.
Okay.
And some flag football.
I like
And
it.
then just do a whole night of it. So as we wrap up, leave us with, here's what you guys get. Y'all ready? You get to shout out 2 people, 2 staff members from Lovett, and 2 staff members from Michelle Clark. And then we're going to get to Principal Campbell so he could just wrap us up with everything about Lovett. Which one of y'all want to go first?
I'll go first.
Because you can't say the same name she says, just so you know.
So
She
you
should
might
probably
want
went
to
first.
go first.
You go ahead.
Okay, first teacher from Lovett is Miss Soriano, our gym teacher.
Okay.
He was a great teacher. He was so much fun with us and stuff, and he gave us a lot of freedom and taught us a lot of habits that I still have now.
Nice.
And another teacher is Miss Brown, our 8th grade teacher. She taught us and prepared us a lot for what we, like a lot of stuff that she taught us, we do now here. So I appreciate that a lot.
Nice.
And I give a shout out to Miss Four Friends.
Oh, you can't use Miss Four Friends then.
Oh my
Okay, go
Cause
ahead.
Miss Four Friends, she's a loving teacher and stuff, but she also strict with us and make sure we learn what we need to learn. And Mr. Polo, cause he's one of my favorite teachers and stuff. He teaches a lot, and I learn a lot in his class because it's super fun.
Y'all do a lot of debating in that class, though.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of talking back in that class, or just kind of observing?
I observe, and I like to learn what other people' point of views and stuff.
Yeah.
And see
Okay.
what they come from.
All right, Kelly.
Shout out Mr. McGuire. He was my English teacher. He always brought good energy, and every morning he had some corny jokes, white corny jokes. And Miss Rose, she also had good energy. She made us do games every other week. And staff members here, Mr. Shields.
I love Mr. Shields. Yeah.
He always trying to crack a joke. Sometimes they don't be funny.
His
but
jokes are corny too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is very corny.
Now they don't have to be your teacher. Just be a staff member.
Mr. Eric, my city year teacher in Mr. Polo class.
Okay.
He's one of my favorite city years. Always make me laugh and helps me with my work.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, guys.
Well,
So I turn it over to you, sir, to just take us on out.
Well, let me say this, Christian, Kelly, I'm happy to see you all, number one, at school. And then number 2, looking like you're prospering and enjoying the place where you are. That just goes back to what I said about being a testament to just what you're doing here. And so we want to continue to create that pipeline
Absolutely.
and create that experience in elementary school so that when you go to high school, you can appreciate it more. One of my firm beliefs is that children need experiences. They need to be able to travel. They need to be able to see the world.
Absolutely.
But you got to start with your city first. There are so many people in our neighborhoods, they don't even know what Navy Pier look like. They think Lake Michigan is the ocean. And so we want to just continue to build those relationships and build that. And that's from me listening to you all. So listening to those suggestions, listen to what you all say, listen to students just like you, and trying to grow and push what we've learned.
Thank you. So everybody continue to listen as we'll have more coming to you. This has been my honor to be with Principal Campbell from Lovett, loving it at Lovett. And just remember, you're listening to Michelle Clark, where it's always a great day to be an Eagle. You can follow us on Instagram at mclarkeagles. What else am I supposed to say? Instagram. Well, the X. Twitter. Or do we say X now? Just Twitter. Or X. At mclarkeagles. TikTok at Michelle Clark. And you can go to our website, michelleclark.org. This is Principal Anderson signing out. Thank you.